There is little information about Giotto's youth and education. It is known that he was born to a peasant family, around 1267, in Cal di Vespignano not far from Florence. It is known that his teacher was Cimabue, with whom Giotto collaborated in some of his works. It is said that Cimabue noticed Giotto's ability by seeing him represent on a stone one of the sheep he was taking to pasture. He seems to have traveled a lot and worked in many Italian cities, even if we have certain information about his passage only in Rome, Florence, Assisi, and Padua. In Rome he began his apprenticeship with Cimabue and subsequently executed the mosaic of the Apostles' Navicella in the Basilica of St. Peter in the Vatican. In Assisi he created the cycle of frescoes on the life of St. Francis in the upper Basilica of St. Francis and collaborated in the decoration of the lower basilica. In Florence he painted the body apocalyptic and, in the last years of his life, supervised the construction of the bell tower of Santa Maria Novella. Finally, in Padua, in 1302, he created his most famous cycle of frescoes, in the Scrovegni chapel. He died on January 8, 1337, and was buried in Santa Reparata with a solemn ceremony at the expense of the municipality. Artistic importance of Giotto became already in his lifetime a symbolic artist, a true cultural myth, holder of a consideration that did not change, indeed grew in the following centuries. The experience of apprenticeship with Cimabue was, without a doubt, a stimulus for the young painter, as Cimabue at the time was an innovative artist with an absolutely modern language, who freed himself from Byzantine modules, evolving towards a painting that, while taking up classical art, simultaneously sought realistic and expressive effects. With Giotto the role of the artist changes and takes on considerable importance. In fact, having become one of the most famous and sought-after artists in Italy, he takes on greater autonomy and power over those who commission the work, and it is he who decides what to represent in the work. As regards innovations in pictorial representation, the introduction of reality in his works is of fundamental importance. As regards places, architectural elements, details of the characters and the dramatic expression of the faces. The figures are no longer represented with different sizes depending on their importance and role but overlap, giving an idea of depth. The characters are no longer static but in movement, the face is expressive. The background becomes realistic with landscapes, architectural elements, trees and animals.